Well, today we have a closer look into the city of Toledo's plan for what leaders are calling shovel-ready development.
It's a $20 million plan to buy properties in the Glass City and prepare them for new businesses and housing opportunities. And it's all paid for through money the city of Rossford. The city has gotten from Rossford. Michael Sandlin joins us in studio with this follow-up report. Michael, first of all, you reached out to Rossford's mayor to explore the other side of the deal.
Yeah, Kaylee, given that this is a deal of two cities, I wanted to reach out to Rossford's mayor, Neil McKinnon, and ask how this agreement works for his city. And then I followed up with a member of Toledo City Council to get his take on which parts of Toledo are ripe for this kind of expansion. Some 30 years ago, Rossford agreed to a deal with Toledo. Give us your water at a discounted rate, and we'll give you a cut of our industry.
The deal is plus or minus us. We get 75% of those income tax dollars, and they get plus or minus 25%.
It was a deal betting on the future. At the time, Rossford's Crossroads region was mostly just fields, but a few decades later, it's bustling, especially with an Amazon fulfillment center in its backyard. And Mayor McKinnon says it now exceeds expectations.
They promised about 1,200 jobs, and we're about 3 or 4 times that, depending on what the season is.
And some 34 years later, Toledo is still getting its 25% cut of that payroll tax. It's been so lucrative, Toledo's Mayor Wade Kapsakavich is looking to use the $20 million accrued to develop properties in Toledo. Now seeing Toledo run with this deal, I asked Mayor McKinnon if the agreement still feels balanced.
Oh, absolutely. And I don't think a lot of people know this. Part of the agreement that we have with Toledo is Rossford gets the lowest and best rate.
So both parties are happy. Perhaps one group on the Toledo side that's most excited are members of City Council. Councilmember George Saratu is already thinking about what parcel of land the city should develop, and he has a few in mind.
Well, you know, where the old Champion spark plug site is being cleaned up, that's certainly a viable location, plenty of acreage out there.
As for whether the money should be used to entice a business or housing, Saratu says both, saying they need to bring in more talent to Toledo and increase places for them to stay. But it all hinges on whether or not he and his fellow council members approve the plan.
I think the vast majority of council is absolutely for it. I think that it's a very important project. You have to have money to make money.
Now, council is set to vote on the plan Tuesday. When I asked Mayor Kapsakavich when we can expect more details, he said we shouldn't have to wait long, saying we should get a more clear picture of what comes next by the end of spring. In studio, Michael Sandlin, WTOL 11.